Social media, a superficial distraction. Social media is frequently viewed as a diversion, a platform with so much content linked to so many different connections that easily diverts users' attention away from their initial purpose of visiting or leads them down a number of unproductive paths. So here are the 10 effective ways to beat social media distractions. 1. Hit your goal. When you've decided on a goal, make a note of it somewhere you'll see it often. If checking social media at work is a problem, put a sticky note on your computer. If you have a difficulty with using the computer before bed, stick the note next to your favorite chair. Make sure it's visible in any areas where you're having problems. 2. Recognize patterns. Distraction from social media usually begins with a specific stimulus. What emotions make you want to dive further into your chosen platform? When do these things usually happen? You'll almost certainly come upon a behavioral pattern that you can work on. You can focus your efforts by identifying this trend. It can be daunting to try to fix your entire schedule at once, so start with the areas that are causing you problems. 3. Change notification settings. When a notification appears on your device, you're more than inclined to check it. The more notifications you receive, the more likely you are to be distracted. You can modify your notification settings, which is great news. You can choose to receive notifications just on occasion or turn them off completely. You can always turn alerts back on later if you really need to know when your BFF publishes vacation photographs. You can also modify the position of your device during the day. When you leave it face down at work, for example, the screen will not light up, diverting your focus away from your task. If your device has a Do Not Disturb feature, you can turn it on. 4. Start a morning routine. A good morning routine can help you start your day off right and live a full and healthy life. It will assist you in setting goals and living life to the fullest without relying on social media. Consider using a real alarm clock instead of the one on your phone to make things easier. It's a lot simpler to get seduced into using additional apps that kills your time when your cell phone wakes you up every day. Spend the rest of the morning exercising, making a good meal, or doing another energizing screen-free activity. 5. Limit your app usage. You can track your app usage on your smartphone or tablet to know just how much time you spend on social media. Use this as a benchmark to see where you can improve. Some gadgets even allow you to establish time limitations so you don't go over your daily limit. Another option is to remove all social networking apps from your device. If you want to check your social media profiles, make yourself go to the trouble of turning on the computer. Avoiding social media distraction becomes possible without notifications burning a hole in your pocket. 6. Pick up a hobby. You won't feel the need to use social media as much if you can find something important to do with your time. Half the struggle is keeping your attention focused on what you're doing by engaging in a hobby. Reading a book is an easy hobby, but woodworking is a complicated one. Fill your time with constructive tasks that you may accomplish instead of using social media, whatever you enjoy doing. 7. Create a social media schedule. It's important to be realistic with this schedule according to your social media habits, though otherwise it won't work. Setting up the right schedule will enable you to have more and more control of your time, and you'll start to do more productive work rather than procrastinating. Here are some examples. Spend 20 minutes reading through Facebook or Twitter at 9:30 a.m. if your class starts at 10 a.m. After your alarm goes off at 7:30 a.m., spend 5-10 minutes checking your phone for messages. At 11 a.m., have lunch and then spend 15 minutes on TikTok at 11:30 a.m. 8. Establish a non-tech zone. You can designate zones in your house or office where technology is allowed or not allowed. You'll be less likely to get distracted by social media if you keep your devices away from the areas where you need to concentrate. The bedroom, bathroom, dinner table, and home office are all settings where a device could become too distracting. You may cut down on your idle scrolling time by just using your devices in other rooms. 9. Interact more, scroll less. One of my primary objectives in using social media is to participate in the conversation. So, if I want to go on Twitter, I make it a point to reach out to at least one person or leave a remark on at least one tweet before I leave. I've set a goal for myself to interact more and scroll less. To like or favorite less things, but to remark more frequently and to reintroduce the social into social media. Will you take part in this challenge with me? 10. Post less frequently. A lot of people use social media to keep track of their lives and accomplishments. While this is a wonderful method to include loved ones in your life regardless of where they live, it also opens the door for diversions. Begin by posting only once each day on each platform. You'll be able to stay in touch without giving yourself as many chances to get sidetracked.